Imagine two people earning the exact same income. One chooses to spend every dollar enjoying life as it comes, the other, however, decides to build assets with that same income. Years later, their lives look completely different. This is the story of how the rich use assets to make money, and why the direction you send your money matters far more than how much you earn. Let's explore what truly separates lasting wealth from fleeting comfort. As time passes, the spender and the asset builder drift apart financially. The spender enjoys short-term pleasures, while the asset builder's choices quietly reshape their future. This split isn't about intelligence or luck, it's about what happens to your money after you earn it. The wealthy understand that wealth is built not by income, but by what your money does next. This is the turning point where two similar lives take very different directions. But what exactly is an asset? In simple terms, an asset is anything that puts money into your pocket. This could be rental property that pays you monthly, dividend stocks that send you cash, a business that generates profit, or even intellectual property like books or patents. The key is that assets generate income, often without requiring your daily effort. Understanding this definition is the first step toward building lasting wealth. Wealthy focus on one core idea: making money work for them instead of working for money. This mindset shift is crucial. Rather than trading time for a paycheck, they invest in assets that generate income on their own. It's about creating systems where money flows in even when they're not actively working. This is how the rich build financial security and freedom over time. Throughout history, the wealthy rarely relied on salaries alone. Instead, they owned land, companies, and investments that produced steady income even while they slept. This approach allowed them to accumulate wealth across generations. By focusing on ownership and passive income, they built financial empires that lasted far beyond their own lifetimes. The lesson is clear: assets, not salaries, are the foundation of lasting wealth. Think of it this way: most people keep buying fruit, enjoying the immediate reward. The wealthy, on the other hand, buy the tree that produces fruit year after year. This simple analogy explains the difference in mindset. While the fruit is gone once eaten, the tree keeps giving. Building assets is like planting trees. At first, growth is slow, but over time, the rewards multiply. First, building assets can feel slow and even a bit unrewarding. There's no dramatic change overnight. Rent comes in monthly, dividends are small, and business profits may take time to grow, but this slow start is normal. The real magic happens with patience and consistency as small gains begin to add up and momentum builds. Over time, assets begin to compound. Rent payments are reinvested, dividends buy more shares, and businesses scale up. This compounding effect means that growth builds on itself, accelerating as the years go by. What started as small, steady income streams can turn into significant wealth thanks to the power of compounding. Eventually, something powerful happens. Your assets start buying more assets. The income generated from your investments is used to acquire even more income-producing opportunities. This is the turning point where wealth begins to accelerate and your financial position strengthens with each new asset added to your portfolio. This is the true turning point of wealth, when your assets are working hard enough to buy even more assets. At this stage, your money is no longer just sitting idle or being spent, it's actively multiplying. This self-sustaining cycle is what sets the wealthy apart from everyone else. It's not about working harder, but about making your money work smarter. The difference between the rich and the poor isn't intelligence or talent, it's the direction their money takes. One path spends money on liabilities, things that lose value or don't generate income. The other path builds income-producing systems, creating a foundation for long-term wealth. It's a matter of choice, not chance. Liabilities are things you buy that take money out of your pocket, like cars, gadgets, or luxury items. Assets, on the other hand, put money into your pocket. The wealthy focus on accumulating assets, while others often accumulate liabilities. Understanding this difference is crucial for anyone who wants to build real wealth. Every dollar you earn faces a choice: it can disappear in spending or it can multiply as an asset. This simple decision, repeated over time, determines your financial future. The wealthy consistently choose to invest their dollars, allowing their money to work for them and grow. Spending money brings comfort today, new clothes, gadgets, or experiences, but investing in assets builds freedom for tomorrow. The wealthy are willing to delay some comfort now in exchange for greater financial independence later. This trade-off is at the heart of wealth building. The real shift happens when your assets begin earning more than your job. At this point, your income is no longer tied to your daily effort. You've created a system where money flows in automatically, giving you more time and flexibility to pursue what matters most to you. Active income requires your time and effort, like a salary or hourly wage. Automatic income, on the other hand, comes from assets that generate money while you sleep. The wealthy focus on building streams of automatic income, freeing themselves from the need to constantly work for every dollar. Wealth truly begins the moment your money starts working without you. This is the ultimate goal: to create a life where your assets generate enough income to cover your needs and wants. At this stage, you have the freedom to choose how you spend your time rather than being tied to a job. One popular asset among the wealthy is rental property. By owning real estate, you can collect rent each month, creating a steady stream of income. Over time, property values may also increase, adding to your wealth. Rental property is a classic example of an asset that works for you, not the other way around. Dividend stocks are shares in companies that pay you a portion of their profits regularly. By investing in these stocks, you receive cash payments, dividends just for owning them. Over time, reinvesting these dividends can lead to significant growth, making dividend stocks a favorite asset for building wealth. Starting or owning a business is another powerful way to build assets. A successful business can generate profits even when you're not directly involved in every task. Over time, businesses can scale, hire employees, and create systems that produce income automatically. This is a key strategy used by the wealthy to multiply their money. Intellectual property like books, music, or patents can also be valuable assets. Once created, these works can generate royalties or licensing fees for years. The wealthy often invest in or create intellectual property, turning their ideas and creativity into ongoing streams of income. Ownership is at the heart of wealth building. Whether it's property, stocks, businesses, or intellectual property, owning assets gives you control over income streams. The more you own, the more your money works for you. This is why the rich focus on acquiring and holding valuable assets. The wealthy don't just buy assets, they build systems that produce income automatically. This could mean setting up rental management, automating investments, or delegating business operations. These systems free up their time and ensure that money keeps flowing in no matter what. Instead of spending profits, the wealthy often reinvest them into new assets. This creates a cycle where money continually grows and multiplies. Reinvesting is a key habit that accelerates wealth building and ensures that your financial foundation becomes stronger over time. Building wealth requires patience and the ability to delay gratification. The wealthy are willing to wait for their investments to grow rather than seeking instant rewards. This long-term mindset is essential for anyone who wants to achieve financial independence. Financial freedom means having enough income from your assets to cover your living expenses. At this point, you're no longer dependent on a job or paycheck. The wealthy aim for this level of independence, allowing them to live life on their own terms. Mindset plays a huge role in wealth building. The rich see money as a tool for growth, not just spending. They focus on opportunities to invest and multiply their resources, always thinking about the long-term impact of their decisions. Wealth is built through consistent habits: saving, investing, and reinvesting. The wealthy make these actions a regular part of their lives, ensuring that their money is always working for them. Small, repeated actions lead to big results over time. As income grows, it's tempting to increase spending. The wealthy resist lifestyle inflation, choosing instead to direct extra income into assets. This discipline allows their wealth to grow faster and creates a stronger financial foundation. The rich are always learning about investments, markets, and new opportunities. They adapt to changes and seek out information that helps them make better financial decisions. This commitment to learning is a key part of their success. Wealthy individuals often network with others to find new investment opportunities. By building relationships with like-minded people, they gain access to deals, partnerships, and insights that help them grow their wealth even further. The rich don't put all their eggs in one basket. They diversify their assets across real estate, stocks, businesses, and more. This reduces risk and ensures that their wealth continues to grow even if one investment doesn't perform as expected. Building wealth is only part of the equation. The rich also focus on protecting it. This means having insurance, legal structures, and strategies to safeguard their assets from unexpected events. Protection ensures that their hard-earned wealth isn't lost overnight. Wealthy families often teach their children about assets and investing from a young age. By passing on knowledge and good habits, they help the next generation continue building and preserving wealth. The wealthy are careful with debt, using it strategically to acquire assets rather than liabilities. They avoid high-interest consumer debt, which can drain wealth, and focus on leveraging debt to grow their investments. Regularly tracking income, expenses, and asset growth is a habit of the wealthy. By monitoring their progress, they can make adjustments and stay on course toward their financial goals. Building wealth is a journey, and the wealthy celebrate milestones along the way. Whether it's buying a first rental property or reaching a savings goal, recognizing progress keeps motivation high and reinforces good habits. Consistency is key to wealth building. The rich stick to their investment plans even when markets fluctuate or challenges arise. This steady approach allows their assets to grow over time regardless of short-term ups and downs. The wealthy often consult financial advisors, accountants, and other professionals to optimize their strategies. Expert advice helps them avoid mistakes and make the most of their resources. Many wealthy individuals use their assets to support causes they care about. Philanthropy is a way to make a positive impact while also creating a legacy. Giving back can be a rewarding part of the wealth-building journey. Markets and economies change over time. The wealthy stay flexible, adapting their strategies as needed. This ability to pivot ensures that their assets continue to grow no matter what the future holds. Wealth building isn't just about the destination, it's about enjoying the process. The rich find satisfaction in watching their assets grow and in the freedom that comes with financial security. This positive outlook keeps them motivated for the long haul. True wealth isn't just about money, it's about leaving a legacy for future generations. The wealthy plan for the long term, ensuring that their assets benefit their families and communities for years to come. To sum up, the path to wealth is paved with assets, not just income. By making your money work for you, reinvesting profits, and building income-producing systems, you can achieve financial freedom. The journey may start slow, but with patience and consistency, your assets will grow and multiply. No matter where you are now, you can start building assets today. Every dollar is a choice: spend it or invest it. Choose the path of the wealthy, let your money work for you, and watch your wealth grow over time.